Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam88. As you may remember, Priyavrata, who was already a Jivan Mukta, was asked by his grandfather Brahma to go back to the kingdom and rule. With folded palms, Priyavrata listened to him and said, "I will obey you, my lord." With a happy smile lighting his face, Brahma left the cave. Manu then came and, taking Priyavrata back to the kingdom, established him on the throne. 57. Priyavrata's rule. Unattached as he was to things of the world, Priyavrata lived among men, and he was not one of them. He did his duty as a king. He married Bahishmati, the daughter of Vishvakarma. 10 sons and a daughter were born to them. Agnitra was the eldest of them. 3 of the younger sons became sannyasis early in their lives, even as their father had done in his early days. Because of his prowess and because of his righteousness, there were no enemies to the kingdom ruled by Priyavrata. His rule was such that people were all happy. He was endowed with divine prowess. Once he thought to himself, "The sun illumines only half the world and the other half is in darkness. I must find out the path of the sun." He equipped himself with a chariot as fast and glorious as that of the sun, and he traveled with the sun round the earth 7 times. The modes formed by the quick progress of his chariot became the 7 great seas, and the earth was divided also into 7 islands. These were named Jambu, Plaksha, Shalmali, Kusha, Kroncha, Shaka, and Pushkara. The seas were named Lavana, Ikshu, Sura, Sarpi, Dadi, Kshira, and Madhu. Agnitra and the other 6 sons were made to rule these 7 islands. The daughter by name Ojasvati was given in marriage to Shukra, and their daughter was Devayani. When he felt that he had performed the duties assigned to him by his elders, Priyavrata decided to renounce the kingdom. Like the life sheds the body which has been its home for so long, he abandoned his kingdom, his wife and companions, and went off to the forest to continue the penance which had been interrupted by his grandfather Brahma. 58. The birth of Rishabha. Priyavrata's son was Agnitra, and his eldest son was Nabi. Nabi had no children, and he therefore performed a sacrifice where he worshipped the Lord in the form of Yagnapurusha. Pleased with his devotion, Narayana appeared before him. The Ritwiks and the Yajamana of the sacrifice praised the Lord with suitable words. They said, "You are perfect and you are complete in every way. We have not the power nor the command over words which we can praise you with. We can only fall at your feet and show our devotion. In a world full of sinful things which beset the path of everyone, who is there who can gauge your greatness? With our thoughts turned towards earthly things and with earthly desires filling our minds, how can we aspire to know you and describe you? In your infinite love and compassion for us, you are pleased with the inadequate offerings made by us. We praise you with words which are not enunciated clearly enough. We worship you with water and tulasi leaves and tender blades of grass, and yet you are pleased with our worship. All that you want is bhakti. Without bhakti, the most elaborately performed yagna will not please you. It seems as though you have understood the deep bhakti we have for you. Or else how could you, the Lord of Lords, bless us with your presence? Worship, my Lord, should be selfless, and yet this yagna has been performed with an object in view. The king Nabi wants a son, and it is for this purpose that the yagna has been performed by us. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.